Welcome to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast, where business intelligence meets global strategy, empowering entrepreneurs with the insights they need to stay ahead.
Protecting a trademark is not free, but the costs, while sometimes substantial, are best understood as investments. They safeguard brand equity, prevent dilution, and protect against disputes that could become far more expensive in the long run. To understand the financial side of trademarks, we need to look at four key areas: registration, maintenance, conflict resolution, and monitoring. First comes registration. Fees vary widely depending on where and how broad the protection is. In the United States, filing with the USPTO usually costs about $350 per class of goods or services. In the European Union, a trademark covering all member states starts at €850 for one class, with modest increases for additional classes. Individual national filings, like in the Baltic states, range from roughly €145 to €185 for the first class. For companies seeking international protection, the Madrid System allows centralized filing, but costs add up quickly, often between $1,500 and $3,500 per country, with translation and legal fees on top. In key markets like China or Japan, applicants can expect several $100s per class, plus legal representation fees that can reach into the thousands. Next are maintenance and renewals. Trademark rights aren't permanent without action. In the US, owners must regularly file declarations of use, costing around $325 per class. In Europe, renewals are required every 10 years at €850 for the first class, while in Germany, renewals covering up to 3 classes are €750. Missing a deadline or filing inaccurate information can risk losing protection altogether. Then there's the cost of conflict resolution. Even with good planning, disputes arise. Opposition proceedings, where one party challenges a pending application, are relatively affordable, about €120 in Germany, €320 at the EU IPO. But cancellation actions are more expensive: €630 before the EU IPO and €400 before the German Patent and Trademark Office, not counting legal fees. The most expensive route is litigation. In the US, responding to a cancellation case before the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board can cost several $1,000s, and full trials escalate quickly with attorney fees, expert witnesses, and translations. It's no surprise that many businesses turn to mediation or settlement before going down that road. Finally, monitoring. This is often overlooked, but it's one of the smartest investments a business can make. Monitoring ensures that new conflicts are caught early, long before they escalate into lawsuits. Costs range from a few €100 per year for national coverage to several thousand for global multi-class services. Some providers offer packages: €299 annually for national monitoring, $399 for the EU, and $599 for international coverage. AI-powered tools now make it possible to track online platforms, marketplaces, and trademark registers 24/7, issuing real-time alerts when similar marks appear. The return on this investment is clear. Early detection avoids costly disputes, prevents forced rebranding, and protects consumer trust. In fact, monitoring doesn't just reduce risk, it also provides market intelligence, helping businesses track competitors and identify new opportunities. The bottom line, trademark protection carries ongoing costs. But compared to the potential financial and reputational damage of unchecked conflicts, those costs are modest. Smart companies see them not as expenses, but as part of the price of safeguarding their most valuable intangible asset, their brand.
Thank you for listening to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast. If you have any questions about today's topic, feel free to reach out via the contact details in the show notes. This podcast was created using AI tools. If you're interested in producing your own AI-driven podcast, from concept to audio, feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.